Hi everyone, so we're looking at this vectors question. We have a parallelogram w, x, y, and z. And in the parallelogram, r is the midpoint of x, y. So based on the information above, we want to find vector z, r. Now zr should draw it a little better, right. So zr, that's vector zr there, right? Now to get to there, we could go this way and then that way, right? So that gives us zy plus yr, vector zy plus vector yr. If you realize the y is in the middle, the letters in the middle are the same, so we're going to remain with that vector zr, right? Now, looking at the diagram carefully, it's a parallelogram, right? So therefore, this would be equivalent to, if you look at the answers actually, all the answers have only wx and wz. So now looking at the diagram, zy is really the same, will be the same as the wx, vector wx. And then we want this piece here, which will be equivalent to the midpoint here, right? Which is half of zw, right? So plus a half of zw. But now from our answers, we have no zw's, we have wz. So you have to actually switch that. Wz. And then when we switch the letters, we actually have to change that to minus sign. So our answer is actually A. Right? Now in this question, if you look at it, you can tell it looks very similar, right? So I'd actually have to say that the first question we looked at in this video, I would actually say that's one of the more difficult ones. Even this one is since it's very similar, it's very difficult somewhat as well. And so this one is very similar as well. So now let's look at what we want to find. So we have a parallelogram, wxyz, vector x, y is u, and vector xw, so xw is v, r is the midpoint of yz. We want to find wr. So wr, I'm going to try and draw a straight line from w to r. All right, close enough, right? So wr. Now, to get to wr, how we really gonna get there, right? Now, so look at the diagram carefully, right? And we're trying to think about, okay, how to get to wr. Now, I would say the easiest way to get to wr would have to be, we start from w here, we go this way, and then we come up here, right? Now, if you realize this, again, it's a parallelogram. So here, we're going to look at u, right? This would be also u, right? So we're going to say wz plus zr, right? Again, you see all the z's are the same, in the middle, letter the same. So you're going to remain with wr. So you go, that's u now. And then, now looking at our diagram, xw is v, right? So that means yz would also be v, coming this way, right? But we're actually going up the opposite direction. So then, really and truly, we're going to get wz, which is u, right? And then zr would really be minus a half v. Again, why is it minus a half v? It's minus a half v because our vector is actually coming down. Like if we've seen it coming on down here, so it's actually supposed to come down this way, right? But because we're going the opposite direction, it becomes negative, right? And why is it a half of the v? Because we are looking at the midpoint. We're stopping right in the middle there. So it's u take away a half v. So you need to be very careful of that, right? So just keep that in mind. Again, these are questions that you're going to see, that you will see coming up a lot. So you just keep that in mind. Now this one I would actually say is the easier of the three. So let's look at it together. The diagram below is a parallelogram, and it says EF is parallel to HG. And it also says EH is parallel to FG, right? Parallelogram, right? And vector EF is equal to K, and vector EH is equal to M. We want to find vector EG expressed in terms of K and M. So again, let me draw my straight line, attempt of my straight line from E to G. All right, this was probably the best one. So that's vector EG. Now, write out the vector EG. So EG will be E something plus something G, right? We have to add those two vectors. Now, let's think about what will be the common point we're going to look at, right? So we're looking carefully at our diagram, right? What direction we could go to get our vector EG. Now here we could actually go this way, go this direction, then come down, right? So EF plus FG. Again, the letter in the middle, the letters in the middle are the same. Good. So let's write in our EF because we have that already. EF is K. Now again, it's a parallelogram, right? So vector EH was M. So coming back here, this would also be M. And this one is easy. We don't have to change direction or anything because they both go in the same direction. So this is our answer, K plus M. Vector EG is K plus M. Our answer is A. And that's it.